看看 Austin、Dennis、Ethan、Kevin、呼呼，来，行，好，我们开始上课。今天呢，给大家先讲一讲这个布局啊。什么叫布局？大家下一盘棋，我们通常来说把它分为3个阶段，3个部分。第一个阶段就是一开始这个，我们把它叫做布局，也就是 opening。这个 opening 这是第一个阶段。布局下完以后呢，我们就把它叫做中盘。中盘呢，主要就是战斗啊 ，fighting。当 fighting 结束以后，最后的那个阶段，我们把它叫做关子，也就是 end game 啊。大家要知道，一盘棋有3个阶段，就是布局、中盘和关子啊，也就是 opening game, middle game and end game。今天我们首先要讲的呢是这个布局，就是一开始的这个下法啊的 opening game。How do we do opening game? Or why do we need to know how to play the opening game? The open game is because it is very important. So if you get behind while you are at the opening, it may be difficult to come back. Okay. So what is the opening? So especially our new students that is just started to play on the big board, the 19 by 19 board. The board seems very big. It has 19 horizontal lines and 19 vertical lines, which it has 361 points, or the location, each empty location. So we have 361 position that you can go. So we face such a big board. Where do we start? First of all, we say this board has 4 corners. A corner here, that's a corner, that's a corner, that's a corner. We have 4 corners. So where exactly is the corner? It's like this. First, we have to know the lines. This is we call the first line. We are counting from the edge or the side of the board. 4 sides. It's counting from each side. This is the first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. And also this is the first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. This is the first line, second line. This is the first line, second line. So where is the corner? The corner is anywhere here below the 5th line. So if we place the stone on the start point, start location, this is in the corner because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4, 4. A 4, 4, we also call it a star location. Or we can put a stone here, which is a 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we call this a 3, 4. A 3, 4 move is also in the corner. A 3, 3 is also a corner. This is also a 3, 4. And this one, we call it a 3, 5. 3, 5 move is also the corner. This is a 4, 5 move. This is a 5, 5. So anywhere here, anywhere in this section area here is, we call it a corner. So also this is another corner. Here is another corner. And we have another corner here. So we have 4 corners. This is, we call it corner. Where is the side? We have 4 sides. One side here, one side here, one side here, one side here. So also below 5th line, we call it the side. Where is the side? This is side. This is also a side. This is a side. This is a side. So, and what's left is this, we call it the center. Where is the center? Is in the middle of the board. So anywhere in this section is, we call it the center. This is the center. So we have 3 corners, 3 sides, and a center. All right, so we know where each location of the board, how is it called. Now we need to know, where do we start? So let me show you something. So I use 8 stones to surround some territory in the corner, in the side, and in the center. Let's compare it. So if I use 8 stone, actually it should be like this. 8 stones. That's in the corner. Then I have 8 stones in the middle, in the side. This is also, maybe I put it on the other side, a little bit far away from here. So this is what I should do. 8 stones. Also, if I put 8 stones in the center, okay, I have 8 stones here, 8 stones here, and 8 stones here. So how many territory do we get? Because we all know that in the end, we have to compare how many territory that you get. The more territory you have, then you win the game, right? So we all use 8 stones, but if we put it in the corner, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We surrounded, or we enclosed 16 points if we put it in the corner. What about the side? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will get 8 points in the side. What about in the center? Oh, we only get 4 points. So you see, they are all 8 stones, but we get the most territory in the corner, which is the most efficient. We call it the efficiency is much higher. So now we have the answer. We should start the game from the corner, then extend to the side, and then we play in the center at the last. Okay. So I think most of you already know, but you should know the theory behind it. So we start the game, mostly it will be like this. Black takes a corner, white also takes a corner. Black takes a corner, white takes a corner again. All this we are taking corners, no matter it's at the start point or at a 3-4. This is also 3-4, and then that's a 3-4. It doesn't matter. You can play a stone at the corner anywhere you like. There's no much difference. I'm not saying that a start point is better than a 3-4. No, they are equally good. Okay, so now we have 4 corners already taken. So what's next? What's the next? Normally we have 2 choices. One is we extend to the side. For example, we play here. White can play here. Black plays here. White goes there. So from the corner, we extend to the side. That's one thing we can do. The other thing is we can approach. The other thing we can do is we enclose our corner, your own corner, or you can approach your opponent's corner. For example, if black put a stone here, this is, we call it, we are enclosing our own corner to make this corner safer and more solid. This is one thing we can do. Or we can approach the opponent's corner to try to get at least half of the corner for black. That's also something we can do. Or of course we can approach this corner. They're both good. So maybe it will be like this. Black will enclose this corner, and white also enclose his corner, and then black approach the bottom left corner. This is all normal. And after that, you see, black is approaching white's corner, and his next move will be to invade into the corner from here. So if white goes here, then black will invade the corner. So in order to prevent that, white may be placed here, and black extend, white also extend. And so what black do next is that we have to settle the group. Very important is that every group of our stones on the board, we have to get it settled. How to settle it is we do an extension. For example, these 2 stones need some base to get settled. So he can extend to there. Now, this whole group, we can say is pretty safe. White can do something like this. This move is what we call it a split move. Why is it a split move? It's because after white plays here, this side has been splitted. It's not black's side anymore. And if black goes from approaching from the upside, then very important is that this white stone has to do a 2-space extension. 2-space extension. Now we can say that this group is settled or it's safe. But if you don't do the extension, you do somewhere else, then black will approaching from the other side. Now this stone is not safe anymore. And it doesn't have a base to settle. So it's not good for white. So white has to make a 2-space extension. Okay, so up to now, you may have...
I can't see the screen.
Can you see the screen?
No.
And Can anyone else see the screen?
Oh, now I can. I
Yep, we
accidentally
can see the
pressed
screen.
somebody's camera.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
All right. So let's continue. Now, if you look at the board, you may notice that all of my stones are put either on a third line. For example, this one is on a third line. This is third line. Or on the fourth line. For example, this one is on fourth line. Fourth line. This one is on the fourth line. So I didn't put any stone on the first line, the second line, or on fifth line. Why? It's because stones on a third line or fourth line is the most efficient. If we put a stone on the first line, is it a good move? No, of course not, because remember, I think I told you once, first line is we call it a dead line, a death line. Any stone on the first line is easy to be killed. How about we put something on the second line? Is it a good move? Is it a good move if we put a stone on the second line? No, it's not. This is we also have a name.
Not good moon if you put here.
No, of course not. So we also have a name for the second line. Anyone remember what is the nickname for the second line?
Dangerous line.
No. The second line, the nickname for the second line is the noose line.
What line?
Noosing.
Nose.
So you lose the game. If you put too many moves on the second line, you will lose the game. So we call it a lose line or a losing line, whatever. What about the third line? What's the nickname for the third line? The third line, we call it a territory line. So if you put a stone on the third line, it will be very easy to be settled and you can get some territory, so which is good. How about the fourth line? For example, if white put stone on the fourth line, is it good? Well, it's not too bad, but it's not that easy to be settled. But fourth line,
the fourth line is called the fourth line.
Fourth line, but fourth line has the advantage of jumping to the center. So we call fourth line a control line.
I thought we called the fourth line because it's the fourth line. Get it?
Okay, that's also fine. You can call it the fourth line. All right, so that's pretty much today about the opening. So I'll summarize a little bit. So we start from the corner. Then we can either enclose our corner by surrounding it, or we can approach opponent's corner, or we can extend to the side, right? But don't put stone on the second line or on fifth line or first line or even 6, 7, 9 because they are not that good. Okay, so for example, let's just take one example here.
Then where do you start on the small board? The middle?
Oh, small board. Small board is totally different. Okay, I think by right now you should all play on the big board. Small board.
What about Susan the board?
Susan. Okay, I show you. That's a good question. For a 9x9 board, you can also start from this corner, but in this case, the fourth line is no longer a corner. For example, this stone, I wouldn't say it's in the corner because it's more close to the center, right? I would say only the third line is the corner. Only this area is the corner. Okay. And it doesn't have it doesn't have any side. It only has the corner and the center. So you can you can start from the corner. You can still do something like this. Well, for a 9 by 9, I think the 3-3 point is the best. 3-3 location is the best. So we should all take the 3-3 point at first. Then we gradually extend to the center, or we can start fighting right away. 9 by 9 board is actually for you to practice the fighting, because you will get into a fight very easily. Okay. 13 by 13, that's different. A 13 by 13 board is pretty much similar to a 19 by 19. We still have corners. I would still call this is a corner. And we have the sides. And we have the sides. Of the side is reduced. And we have the center. The center is also reduced, but we still have a center. So in this case, I would still start from the corner. And then I would approach the corner to start a fight.
Pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same as a 19 by 19, yes. But or you also you can extend to the side. In this case, once you extend, the side is pretty much yours already, because the space in between is much narrower. So you have a good control.
I'm pretty sure it's like
of the side.
12 spaces minus.
Okay, that's a 13 by 13. If you like, you can play on a 13 by 13, but 9 by 9, I don't suggest to do that. It's too small. 13 by 13 is fine if you like. Or you can do it on the 19 by 19. Okay, that is the opening. Then we can take a look at your real game. But the thing is, okay, for example, Emily and Hu. So each take a corner. Good. Then go to the side. Who is black? Hu. Yeah. Then go to the black, which is also good. So everyone takes a side, and Emily also take the center. Okay. So far, so good. It's fine.
I completely died on this one.
Then you are enclose your corner. That's good. But how about this move? Is it good?
Which move?
This one.
Oh.
Because you played here. You are white. You played here.
I accidentally pressed. I wanted to play on the C15, but I accidentally pressed the other one.
Oh, you wanted to play here, right? Yeah. That is good. If you play here, that's good. But as you said, you accidentally put it on the second 9. That's no good. That's a losing 9, okay? Don't put it on the... Again, Hu, you did the same thing. You don't have to put something on the second 9. It's too small. What you can do is extend. You can approach the corner from here, or you can do something like this. Or even you can extend on the fourth 9. So don't play on the second 9 because it's too small. Okay.
The first one.
Even this one, same thing. There's no much value.
I got roasted.
What you can do is to extend and to approach the corner.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now we know the opening. Next is we'll do our life and death. why do we why on every class I talk about life and death? Because that's the basic for the fighting. When you are fighting with your opponent, the first thing you should know is life and death. You should know whether a group is already dead, or it's alive, or it's half alive. You should know that. Okay. Life and death. What do I talk today? Okay. Life and death has 3 different types. We should all know. What 3 types for life and death problem or a group? So for each group, it has 3 possible status. One is we call it already dead. If a group is already dead, then that means no matter who plays first, whether it's black plays first or white plays first, it's already dead. So that's one type. The first type is already dead. An example is the straight 2. A straight 2. A straight 2 is already dead. No matter who plays first, is dead. There's no way for black to make 2 eyes. Okay. Then the second type is we call it already alive. What is already alive? For example, if we have a 4 space, a straight 4, this is, we call it already alive. That means no matter who plays first, this black group is alive. If black goes first, of course, he can make 2 eyes. Even if white goes first.
Still not a lot of territory?
Yes, but to be alive, that's the most important, okay?
I thought it was territory, but if you insist.
Well, for any group, you have to be alive first, then to make more territory. Then think about to make more territory. If you are dead, then you'd have 0 territory, right? So you can say it's equally important, but first thing you think about is to make it alive. I'm just saying that at the end of the game, what you count is the territory. Okay. So a straight 4 is what we call it already alive. What about straight 3? Straight 3 is what we call it that's another type of the life and death problem. We call
still alive?
we call it Sente live, gote die.
Huh?
What is Sente? What is gote? Do you know?
No.
Sente.
If that's Cantonese, I don't.
That's a Japanese. That's from Japan.
I only speak Mandarin.
Sente is 用中文的话就是先手。Sente
It depends on who goes first.
就是谁先走，那么谁就是先手。谁先走就是先手，也就是 Sente。谁后走，那叫后手，也就是 gote。所以 Sente live, gote die， 用中文说就是先走就活了，后走就死了啊。比如说这块棋，如果黑棋先走，就活了。但是如果黑棋后走，是白，黑棋后走的意思就是白棋先走，是吧？那白棋先走，那就死了。
白棋不死了，因为那个只有2口气。
白棋这个子是死了，问题是这个下的这个子，
它那个把它吃只有1口气，然后不能做别的了。
这样但是白棋走了这以后，就让黑棋只能做1个眼，是吧？黑棋是可以把它吃掉。黑棋可以把它吃掉没问题，问题是你吃掉以后，你只有1个眼了，是吧？ 所以这种直三我们就把它叫做先者活后者死啊，或者先手活后手死，就是我们说的身体留狗体 die。所以我们任何一个死活的情况都有三种类型啊 ，three different type， and we have to make
那
sure
5个呢？
啊，对，接下来我就会讲啊，其他的4个的形状，还有5个的形状啊。That is we after the break, because it's break time. So, yeah, let's take a break, 10 minutes, then we come back. Okay. Okay. See you in 10
Wait,
minutes.
did you say 50 minutes?
No, 10 minutes.
I heard 50.
Maybe I said it wrong. It's 10. Okay.